It was on the Saturday before Christmas, 89 years ago, that this fixture was born. Everton, the visitors, beating Leicester Foss, as they were then called, by 2-0. Today also marks the completion of 2 years as Leicester City's boss for Martin O'Neill, but hasn't he done well? And it's a year now since Everton last won away, as Nick Bambi, who scored the only goal in the match at Derby, will probably be able to tell you. So much for anniversaries. Of more importance to the committed are the 3 points, which for an unchanged Leicester team would take them to 30. O'Neill admits to setting targets of 10 points, and after 1 goal, 2 draws and a defeat in their last 3 home games, he'll be hoping that Emil Heskey brings his under-21 England form to the Premiership. Howard Kendall makes 2 changes in the side already missing through suspension, Slaven Bilic and Duncan Ferguson. Earl Barrett and John Oster come in place of the injured Mitch Ward and Danny Williamson. 3 points from their last 24 is Everton's record, but as for their new goalkeeper, his statistics read, played 2, conceded nothing. The referee is unchanged. Jeff Winter had this fixture last year. Everton in the yellow strip, and this is the ground where they've had a good record over the years. Leicester haven't been able to beat them since 85. Fog around the edges of Filbert Street, but fortunately not coming inside. Here's the skipper, Walsh, and back to Casey Keller. Lennon. Nice layoff by Speed. And by Bambi. Good start by Savage. Good advantage played by the referee. Video whistle up for the second challenge. Foul by John Oster. Here's Guppy. Cross he was looking for earlier. Good header, good save. Heskey providing an early test for the man who may well be in goal for Norway in the World Cup finals. He's currently an under-21 international. This man certainly will be for the United States, unless Brad Friedel can possess him of the position. Elliott. Guppy. Heskey. Both his goals for the under-21 side were headers. Oh, and the goalkeeper gets away with a mistake there. Graham Fenton unable to do anything about the ricochet. But Heskey starting as though he means to have quite a good afternoon. It was a really good header with which he started the afternoon from Guppy's cross. And a good save by the goalkeeper. Held it well. Collected by Oster. Used again and well. Matri, good pace. Oh! Just needed the touch from Bambi, but he couldn't quite reach it. Cadamartri felt he was pushed in full, which is probably true, but he might have been doing his fair share. It'll just be an afternoon when Everton won't be too unhappy to be without Duncan Ferguson, particularly in his form of this season, because there's 2 smaller players buzzing around against 3 strong and tall defenders. Might test them a bit, particularly on the deck. I think this against Pryor. Pinched him. Speed. The skippers continue the run well. Useful cross. Away by Elliott. Could have had 2 goals in quick succession, Everton. And on both occasions worked them well, and on both occasions had Leicester City at some stretch. Walsh. Fenton. Well, watch Watson. Savage. Good ball to Heskey. Well claimed. Calamartra in his tracks, but he might be invited to go again. Oster supporting Bambi. Farrelly. Good try. From all of 30 yards. Struck it well. He scored once. Howard Kendall's first signing on his 3rd time as manager. Kick against Elliott. Oh dear. A lack of concentration from John Oster. Here's Graham Fenton. Is it? No is the answer. Well, there was one across the face at the other end. Couldn't find a foot to go in, but this was clearly a shot. And Heskey, who was the nearest. Cadamartri. Could be some promise here, or would have been, but for a good challenge by Walsh. Out by Lennon. Player down, Everton fans are protesting about it. Cadamartri, who's down. Walsh, who cleared the ball and then cleared anything that was in his way, out of his way, and that included Cadamartri. Face of innocence. Oh, goodness me. He won the ball with his foot, gave us good an offhand that would have gone down well a few yards away on Leicester Tigers ground, and then just carried straight on and took player and ball. Out by Walsh. Cadamartri. Good block by Heskey from speed. Crowd booing Cadamartri, which seemed most unfair, but where did fairness have anything to do with it? Bambi. Cadamartri down in the box again. And Walsh having words with him as he goes by. I think the referee might do very well not to play too much more stoppage time. Walks off talking to Walsh, and indeed the half-time whistle has gone, but the crowd feeling a lot was made of the second one. This time it was Pryor. Did himself no favours then, Cadamartri. Probably caught by Walsh, but he didn't look as though he was caught by Pryor. And there wasn't too much, frankly, to capture in the first half on a gloomy afternoon at Filbert Street. It's a blank score sheet, and we've watched the fog come in and not too much more. Martin O'Neill turns to the old campaigner for his substitution at the start of the second half. Steve Claridge now joining Emil Heskey. It's Graham Fenton who's gone off. No change in the Everton lineup. And no greater threat than the fog. But it's to be hoped for the neutral, the improvement in the contest. Starts for Claridge. Three consecutive seasons, Everton, top level. It's the position that Howard Kendall finds himself defending, having been their most successful manager. Mervyn Day just to his left, now the goalkeeping coach. Former West Ham favourite, Leeds United, manager of Carlisle until the chairman decided he could do the job better. Elliott. Claridge. Savage. Cormac. Strike was by Walsh. Good save. The best pass of the match. No, it wasn't. It was brilliantly cut out by Barrett, but now there's a chance for Guppy. Oh, and just wide by Claridge. Just got in front of his man, but a bit too much. Instead of inside the post, it was out. Bambi looks for Cadamarteri. Still Cadamarteri. Denied by Keller. Really good ball by Bambi. Is it? Guppy takes on Barrett, but the cross too close to the goalkeeper. Supply has not been good, but this was a super ball by Bambi. Just ran off the thigh, couldn't get any power in the shot. The challenge on Cadamarteri as Keller and Spencer Pryor got in each other's way. And it was Keller who committed the foul, and the referee pointed straight to the penalty spot. So an opportunity for Everton to take all 3 points. Cadamarteri has been involved all along. Referee's right. Curious penalty because of a nonsense between the defender and the goalkeeper and the position of the attack. But it gives Gary Speed the chance, as the yellow card is shown either to Walsh or to Heskey, I'm not sure. It gives Gary Speed the chance to give Everton all the points. And Casey Keller is very, very cross with himself. Got a block on the ball, couldn't keep it out. Like the match, it wasn't a particularly good penalty. It was a poor penalty, but it worked. If he'd have stood up, he could have kicked it out. But he wasn't to know that, was he? And it could count for much for Howard Kendall. Just into the corner, and Everton had their first away win since December the 16th, 96. It was 1-0 then at Derby, it's 1-0 now at Leicester. The goal scored from the penalty spot by Gary Speed. Vital 3 points in the battle at the bottom for Howard Kendall and the Everton team, but really they've been given a Christmas present. It's the season to be charitable, so let's remember moments from Izzet and John Oster to pick out to a huge amount of endeavour, but really not a football match which will stay long in the memory, but it's about the points, and Everton have all 3 of them. Tough scrap at the bottom, isn't it? But it's nice when somebody gives you a Christmas present.
Well, I'm not sure whether it's a Christmas present or not. I think that it, looking at it, I haven't seen it on the tape, but I think it was possibly a penalty because of the contact that was made by the goalkeeper rushing out. I think that he has been a threat all day, Danny, and he was on his bike again near the end, and naturally delighted with the 3 points.
But don't tell me you hadn't settled for the 1 at that stage.
We're not in a position where we settle for 1, believe it or not. I think that, you know, when you're down there, you can't afford a gap to appear between the 4th bottom side. I mean, you've got to try and keep it as close as possible. And with our away form this season, and right back to December '96, people don't expect us to go away and win. We've had tremendous following. The supporters have come down in their thousands again today, and I mean, naturally they will be going back home and saying, well, I was there. You know, I witnessed an Everton win at long last.
So what difference is that success now going to make to Everton? Is this the turning point?
No, I hope so. You know, I mean, the manager's made up that we've kept 3 clean sheets on trot. You know, new keeper Maya's come in and, you know, done well for us. The defence have done well with the, you know, the absence of Slav as well. You know, we've managed to get a win today and a goal today. And you know, hopefully we can carry on with this. I mean, we've shown that we can go away from home and get results. We've been a little bit unfortunate over the last few weeks with, you know, some of the results away from home and at home. And you know, we've shown today that we can actually get a result, and hopefully we can carry on.